Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Your Art, Your Shop. Today's topic is about who uses artist shops. And so when we built artist shops at Threadless 5 years ago, we built it for artists. And to this day, we continue to build it for artists. Whenever we're adding new products, it's about what products would an artist find exciting to design for, or what features does an artist want to use in the platform. And even though we do that, we find that really it's used by everyone. And a lot of times it's artists who are really setting up a shop for their job or for their school or their hobbies or sports team, or maybe they want to help out a nonprofit, or they want to work with a musician to help them set up a shop. And there's just so many different use cases. So I wanted to spend this episode just walking through some of those use cases, showing examples, and maybe it'll help inspire you in finding out ways you could use artist shops in different areas of your life. So here's a ton of examples of shops that are published on the Artist Shops platform, anywhere from podcasts to books, to movies, TV shows, all kinds of stuff. So I'll share my screen here and we can walk through a few of them. This is a TV show and I think a movie as well on Shudder, the streaming network that uses artist shops. Here you have all of Oregon, their state parks. They each have kind of a logo and some products associated with it. Archie Comics, I'm sure you're all familiar with Archie. It's a comic that goes back some time. They use artist shops for their merch. This is a tattoo artist based in Montreal. They use artist shops to make merch out of their artwork. This is a video game that a lot of you may be familiar with that uses artist shops. This is a muralist, just an amazing muralist. If you look her up, Lauren Asta does amazing work around the country. And here's a magazine in Chicago. This is an actual dinosaur. It's at the Field Museum. They made a shop for the dinosaur bones named Sue, the T-Rex. And here's a documentary that made a shop for merch for the movie. Here's a pretty common pretzel store that you'd find in malls around America. This is another comic book. This is a comedian. Here's a school. This is one of my favorite bands, Less Than Jake, using artist shops for their merch. Here is a roller derby team. This is a brand started by an artist called Glitch Goods. This is the actual city of Chicago uses artist shops to sell merch, official Chicago merch. Here is another brand started by an artist called the Whiskey Ginger. Here, this is a New York Times selling author that uses artist shops to sell merch with some of their slogans. This here is a podcast that sells merch for the podcast. Here's a celebrity, Gilbert Gottfried. This is an actual open source software framework called Django that artist shops was built on. So Django is a framework on Python, and the foundation behind it uses artist shops to raise money for their foundation. Here is a food truck. Here is another celebrity. This celebrity uses artist shops to raise money for charity for MedShare. This is an art gallery in Chicago, All Star Press. Here we have another TV series. I think this is on Netflix. Webcomic, Booney. Or actually Bunny, sorry. Yeah. And then here's an author, the author of Fight Club, actually, Chuck Palahniuk. So yeah, that's just a few examples of how artist shops is being used. I figure, if you want to use the comments of this video to share how you're using artist shops, or if there's any questions about how you could use it, if we can be helpful to you in getting a shop up and running for whatever purpose in your life that it may be useful, we're here to help you out. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell. Have a good one. Thanks.